Welcome to this afternoon's webinar covering the migration of Lotus Notes applications to Force.com. The purpose of today is to give you an understanding of, number one, Force.com as an application platform on which you can host applications in the cloud, on which you can build and create from scratch applications, which, as I said, can then be hosted on the Salesforce platform. We would like you to understand what are the considerations when taking a Lotus Notes application and bringing it to this platform. And I'm delighted to be joined by our partners, Escape Notes, whose engine and whose technology automates this process. More on that a little bit later. We'd like you also to understand how we work as a partnership, Bluewave and Escape Notes. Escape Notes have developed the technology to automate the process, and Bluewave, with a long history and track record of working with application development on both Lotus Notes and Force.com, are uniquely positioned to help you take this technology and use it to its best effect. There's many things I could say, many smart things I could say about this slide, but I'll avoid doing that. I'm Harry Dunn, I'm Managing Director of Bluewave, delighted to be here, joined by my colleague Wayne Gahan, Senior Dev Consultant with Bluewave. Also, really happy to be joined by our partners from Salesforce, Dave Norris, Vice President of Business Development, and Julian Murray, Salesforce Platform AE, as well as, of course, our partners Escape Notes. Francois and Athena are online, and all the way from the West Coast of the US. And as I say, they're going to be talking us through the Escape Notes technology and how it can help you automate the process of bringing your notes applications to Force.com. Bluewave Technology ourselves were founded in 2000. We're based in the UK and Republic of Ireland. Our unique selling point, specifically with regards to the topic we're discussing today, is that we have a long track record and history in working with Lotus Notes, right back to the early 90s. We also have a very strong application development and implementation team for Salesforce and Force.com. So we feel we are uniquely positioned in the center to help you understand both sides of this equation. We're Salesforce Cloud Alliance partner, working very closely with Salesforce to bring to you these types of initiatives. And we employ many certified advanced Force.com developers and indeed certified Lotus Notes experts. So as I say, again, that allows us to bring and talk from both sides of the equation. We're also an Escape Notes partner, and we're working closely with Escape Notes to implement and use the technology engine that they have developed to bring the Notes applications across to Force.com. We can provide the local expertise and on-site knowledge and experience to make that happen. Force.com itself is in use right around the world. There's just under 1.5 million custom applications sitting on the platform as we speak, and that's increasing on a daily basis as customers, like the customers you can see listed in the slide here, are using it to customize and create applications within their business for a whole different range of uses. There's over 1 million installs from the App Exchange. These are third-party based applications that sit in the App Exchange. It's a store for applications that can sit on Force.com. Salesforce users have access to that App Exchange and are buying these applications on a daily basis. 40 billion plus transactions every quarter, and all major security certifications are covered. So I think the purpose of this slide is to really demonstrate that this is a very serious platform that meets all the demands that your applications could put on it in terms of transactions, in terms of scalability, in terms of security. And organizations like the organizations you see listed there are using it for those very purposes. Force.com itself, a supremely fast way to build departmental apps. For those of you who are very familiar with Lotus Notes, you remember that Notes was one of the first environments to really introduce the citizen developer, i.e. the business user who understood the business, understood the process, understood what they wanted the application to do, and had the wherewithal to do it because Notes was a very rapid environment for its day to build applications. Well, Force.com takes that idea and that whole approach to a whole new area. It's in the cloud, as we know, for starters, but it brings this approach of 80% point and click, 20% code. In fact, many of the applications that we're involved with as a business partner involve no code whatsoever. Primarily what that means is that the citizen developer, who, as I say, understands the workflow they want to achieve, understands the approval process, perhaps understands the assignment or the various different business processes that need to be reflected in the application. They can build that through point and click, drag and drop. And using things like the report builder, the visual workflow facilities, the form builder, this can be achieved very, very quickly. So organizations like the organizations you can see here, Dell, for example, in IT governance, Facebook for data center management, Dunkin' Donuts for franchise management. I think the really interesting point about this slide is that organizations throughout the world are using this platform to host applications that they have built that are not just on the periphery of the business, but go to the heart of the business that they're in. That means that they have demonstrated a trust and a recognition that this is a platform that can deliver those core applications quickly, efficiently, and for a fraction of the cost that traditional platforms would have done. So I guess it's time to take a look at Force.com, and I'm going to hand over to my colleague Wayne Gahan, who's going to present to you Force.com, some custom applications that have been built on Force.com, and I think it will give you an understanding of how the system looks and feels, and how your Lotus Notes application ultimately could look and feel after it's been migrated. So over to you, Wayne.